Hi and welcome to Take Time to Create. This is another episode of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Art Journal. I'm so excited. I just got this in about a week ago and let's look at it. I've already taken a peek at it and it's pretty cool. And look at that beautiful page. All right, so her theme is cemeteries. Oh, that page is beautiful. All right, we have a page here and it's so bright with the light. It said, a cemetery is a place of rest, a place of peace, and a place of beauty. Walk through the lanes, enjoy the peace and quiet and the natural gracefulness. Leave the cemetery untouched, taking only memories and photographs. And here is her page. Look at that beautiful page. Oh, I like that a lot. Lots of different elements and a beautiful collage. And then we have another page that was done. Look at that one. And there's a beautiful handkerchief. Oh, I am loving these gorgeous pages. All right, so now it's my turn. I did peek at this a few days ago and I will say it was a little hard. I was like, oh, cemetery, that's a new one. Never had that theme. I'm very excited. I think it will expand my boundaries and expand my abilities, and it'll really help my thought process. So I'm pretty excited about this. And so yeah, let's get started. So I've turned to a blank page and I'm going to put some maps in here to help protect the other pages. I have to really be careful because they've got such beautiful elements on the other pages, so I want to make sure that I don't ruin anything. And like most albums, it's a puffy album. They all get so puffy toward the end. And this isn't even toward the end. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of washi tape and tape down, I'm gonna tape down the page to my map. All right, so I have my blank page and I don't think I'm gonna do an exact cemetery, but I'm going to do a tribute to my great aunt. She passed away in March, and look at this beautiful photo. This is her high school graduation photo. She was 97 years old and one of my favorite people on the entire planet. I love and adore her. So I think this is a perfect page to pay tribute to her, and I think it'll work out perfectly. So that's my interpretation on cemetery. I have some, these are just dictionary pages. An old out-of-date dictionary. Now I will say this page is not going to be as filled with things as I normally do. I am going to have a more restrained version. So that is really stepping out of my comfort zone as well, because normally I am way over the top. Everything, I pile it on and then I pile on more and then I add glitter on top of that. But this time I'm going less, and I think it's a little more respectful and solemn. So I just took some old book pages, and then I have the Simply Acrylic Matte Medium, and it's a Daler and Roney. And I'm just going to use this. Mod Podge would work, gloss gel would work, lots of things would work. So smearing that on just like that, and then I'm gonna take this just like that. And I'm doing a bigger piece here, and then I'm going to do a smaller coordinating matching side over here on this side. So I'm going to have the photograph here with most of the elements and just a tiny bit more over on this side, just to kind of balance the two sheets out. I'm going to use Lindy sprays, and I have the color Steel Shimmer and Peony Scarlet Red, and they're just such pretty colors. I think they go well together, and they'll go well with my photograph. I'm going to spray a little bit into this palette, and it'll be over on the side. All right, kind of like a watercolor. I'm just gonna kind of spread it on. I'm not diluting it, I'm just letting it go. All right, just take, oh, that red is really pretty. All right, take that, I'm gonna take a little bit this way. I am gonna dilute that red just a little bit with the silver. Kind of mixing them together a little bit. So now I'm going to dry this because it is sopping wet and I'll need it dry before I move on to the next step. All right, so now we're going to make some ribbon. I got this peaky color. So I'm using that same Lindy spray, that's the Peony Scarlet, and I have some white ribbon, and then what you do is you just spray it on there, and I'm not going to do it over my page because it'll make a mess, but you just spray it over it and it turns it pink, just like that. So then you can dry it with a heat tool, or you can just air dry it, but yeah, there you go. That's one way to get the colored ribbon that you want to do, because it's hard to have all of the colors of ribbon, so you just might as well make your own. All right, so now I'm going to add some, I'm going layers up. So these are the flat layers, and now I have some washi tape, and I'm just kind of adding it here and there, right over everything. These are really cute. They're little bicycles. Now we're going to add some ribbon. I have some white ribbon I'm going to add, and I like to cut my ribbon too. I don't like it all perfect. I'm going to add some colored ribbon in here, just like, I think I'm going to put the colored ribbon down first, just like this. Add some white, just like this. Put my picture on and it'll look similar to that. Hooray! Cool. All right. I'm just using hot glue to put it on. It just makes life easier. Doesn't need a lot, just a few little dibble dabs and you're good to go. So now what I'm going to do, I have some heavy white gesso in here in this little tub, and I've watered it down a little bit. I just didn't want it as thick. And I am going to spread gesso on because I want to just kind of dull it just a little. I think it's a little bright everywhere. Now I'm going to take the steel shimmer, and I'm just taking it off of the cap, and I'm just splattering it just like this. Take some of the red one here, splatter around a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is dry it and then see what else it needs, and then we'll go from there. So I'm using this Prima Marketing Black Oil Pastel that is water soluble, and I'm just going to kind of run it here and there, just like this. Just adding a little bit of depth. So now I've got the black and I smeared it all around. So now it's time to add the rest of it. So I love that. So I think I'm good with that. And I have this Tim Holtz pack, French Industrial. It's just the stickers, and I think they're really cute. I thought, since I have it, I thought I could use something to balance out the other side. I think this one over here, I'm just kind of setting them down to see what I like, to see what's going to go together with it. So this little guy here, maybe I'll stick it here. And I'll definitely have to glue these down because I've got a lot going on. I think I'm actually going to put this up here because I have some words. I'm using the Small Talk Tim Holtz. All right, so I like this one over here. I'm going to hot glue it down. That will work perfectly. I'll take this sticker and I'll hot glue it down up here, a little bit in like this. I have to say, I am loving this Sisterhood of the Traveling Art Journal. I am really stepping out of my comfort zone. I am doing things I didn't think I would. These themes are absolutely fabulous. And I'm just going to use some matte medium. Put it on here, smear it around. Of course, this is not the original photo. This is a copy. I just had this printed up at Walmart, so I'm not using any original photos in this. Of course not. Mom, if you're watching me, I did not use an original photo. Because my mother will call me and she will ask, Linda. I'll tell her no. I have, this is what family looks like. And I have live gently on this earth. And I have collect beautiful moments. I love this, these little, I love these little quotes. They are just absolutely fabulous. And there is my art journal page for the Sisterhood of the Traveling Art Journal. And this theme was cemetery, and it is a tribute to my great aunt that just passed in March. So I hope you enjoyed this journal page and this tutorial. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on my blog. And I do have 2 Instagrams. I have Take Time to Create, which is all of my crafty goodies, and I have Linda's Journey 78, which is just my personal journey, and it's all the extra things that I post. And I'd love to see you guys out there and following me on my social networks. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.